The courage to be disliked is not a rejection of others, but an affirmation of oneself. It is the profound recognition that our worth is not determined by external validation, but by the authenticity with which we live our lives. It is the quiet strength found in the depths of our soul, a steadfastness that remains unshaken by the shifting sands of others' opinions. To be disliked is to embrace our true selves, unencumbered by the need for approval. It is to walk a path that is uniquely ours, guided by our own values and convictions. This path may be solitary at times, and it may draw the ire of those who do not understand. But in the stillness of our hearts, we know that this is the path of integrity. Why is it that we fear being disliked? Psychology offers us insights into this profound human experience. At the core of our being, we are social creatures. Evolution has wired us for connection and community, for acceptance within the group was once a matter of survival. This ancient instinct still echoes in our modern lives, driving our desire to be liked and accepted. Yet true connection cannot flourish in the shadows of pretense. It is only when we strip away the masks and dare to be vulnerable that we can forge bonds that are genuine and profound. This requires the courage to be disliked, to risk rejection in the pursuit of authentic relationships. The courage to be disliked is a rebellion against the tyranny of conformity. It is a declaration that we will not be molded by the expectations of others, but will instead shape our own destiny. This courage is a beacon of light in a world that often values superficiality over substance and popularity over principle. Consider the great figures of history, those who have left an indelible mark on the world. Many of them were not universally loved. In fact, they were often met with resistance and scorn. But their impact was not diminished by the disapproval of others. Rather, it was amplified by their unwavering commitment to their vision and ideals. To be disliked is to be free. Free from the chains of societal pressure, free to explore the depths of our creativity, and free to live a life that is true to our essence. It is a liberation that allows us to transcend the mundane and touch the divine within us. Imagine the artists, the visionaries, the revolutionaries. Their journeys were often lonely, fraught with misunderstanding and opposition. Yet, they persevered, driven by an inner fire that refused to be extinguished. They knew that greatness is seldom achieved by those who seek to please everyone. Instead, it is the realm of those who dare to stand apart, to be different, to be disliked. Living authentically means to embrace our individuality in its fullest form. It is to acknowledge our strengths and weaknesses, our triumphs and failures, without seeking to hide or diminish any part of ourselves. This authenticity is the foundation of true courage. It is the bedrock upon which we build our lives, grounded in the knowledge that our worth is inherent and not subject to the whims of external approval. The fear of being disliked often stems from a deeper fear of rejection and isolation. We worry that if we are not accepted by others, we will be left alone, cast out from the community we seek to belong to. But the paradox of this fear is that in seeking to be liked by everyone, we often lose sight of who we truly are. We become shapeshifters, molding ourselves to fit the expectations of others, and in doing so, we betray our own essence. The courage to be disliked also involves understanding the psychology of social dynamics. We often assume that being liked equates to being valued, but this is a misconception. Being liked is often about fitting into others' expectations, while being valued is about being recognized for who we truly are. When we prioritize being liked, we may sacrifice our true selves, leading to internal conflict and dissatisfaction. In the end, the courage to be disliked is the courage to be fully alive. It is the willingness to face the world with open arms, knowing that we may be met with criticism, but also with the profound joy of self-discovery. It is the quiet confidence that comes from knowing who we are and standing firm in that truth. So let us embrace the courage to be disliked. Let us walk our own path with grace and conviction, knowing that in doing so, we are not only honoring ourselves, but also inspiring others to do the same. For in the tapestry of life, it is the unique threads that create the most beautiful patterns. When we accept that being disliked is not a reflection of our worth, but a natural consequence of living authentically, we open ourselves to true freedom. We learn to find peace in our solitude, strength in our convictions, and beauty in our individuality. The courage to be disliked is a testament to our inner resilience and our commitment to living a life that is true to ourselves. As we navigate this journey, let us remember that being disliked is not the end of the world, but a powerful affirmation of our unique place within it. It is the mark of those who dare to be different, who challenge the status quo, and who leave an indelible mark on the hearts and minds of others. In embracing the courage to be disliked, we embrace our own humanity. We acknowledge that we are not perfect, that we will make mistakes, and that not everyone will understand or agree with us. But in this acceptance lies our greatest strength, the strength to be unapologetically ourselves, to live our truth, and to inspire others to do the same. Moreover, being disliked can be a powerful catalyst for personal growth. It forces us to confront our deepest fears and insecurities, to question our motives, and to reaffirm our values. It challenges us to be introspective, to dig deeper into our psyche and understand the roots of our fears. Through this process, we emerge stronger, more self-aware, and more resilient. The courage to be disliked also fosters empathy and compassion. When we experience rejection or criticism, we gain a deeper understanding of the human condition. We become more attuned to the struggles of others, more compassionate towards their journeys. This empathy bridges the gap between us and the world, creating connections that are based on mutual understanding and respect, rather than superficial approval. As we stand on the precipice of our own self-discovery, let us remember that the courage to be disliked is not a solitary endeavor. It is a collective journey, shared by all those who seek to live authentically. In embracing this courage, we join a community of individuals who dare to be different, who challenge the norms, and who strive to create a world where authenticity is celebrated. So let us take a deep breath, stand tall, and embrace the courage to be disliked. Let us walk our own path with grace and conviction, knowing that in doing so, we are not only honoring ourselves, but also inspiring others to do the same. For it is in the courage to be disliked that we find our true freedom, our true strength, and our true selves.